Hey, what's up out there, online community? And thanks for stopping by and checking out another segment of Straight No Chaser, where we talk sports and culture for fans, oftentimes with the fans. Now, tonight I've got a guest that I've been trying to get on my show for quite some time now. Shout out to Big Francois Wright for making a connection, making it happen. I'm very excited to talk basketball with former NBA player, Big Three star, Chicago basketball icon, Paul McPherson. Shout out to Paul McPherson for joining the show.
Yes, sir, my brother. Appreciate the platform, man. Appreciate the love and support, man.
Man, no doubt, no doubt. Now, this is a conversation that a lot of people have been waiting for. I had a lot of questions that have been forwarded to me. We're going to have some people tuning in that are going to be asking, different questions. They might even give you a little ribbon, but it's always love in the shot. It's always love for the shot. And, we've got guys that are tuning in from all across the country. So before we get into it, we're going to do as we always do, as customary. We're going to raise our glasses. And before we get into it, we're about to get into it. Straight No Chaser. Salute.
Salute. Cheers, brother.
Yes. You know, you hit on a couple things that I'm going to follow up on a little bit later, and that was the fact that you were a problem one-on-one. Because there's some things I want to touch base on when we start talking about the Nike Battleground series. That's when I really became familiar with Paul McPherson. I was like, that dude is a monster. He's a problem. And I will put you, and you know what?
Thanks, brother.
Argue with me. I put you as one of the top five, if not top three, one-on-one players to come out of Chicago ever. And that's a very small selected group. But the way that you held your own in that, we'll talk a little bit about that because I watched that and that was treacherous. That tournament.
That was tough. It was, a lot of people at that time. It was 32 people from Chicago that tried out for that. So if you think about 32 going to 16, 16 going to 8, 8 going to 4, 4 going to 2, you got to win 5 games in one day, and that's 10,000 a game. So I went one day and beat 5 people, and every time through it got tougher and tougher. I was the youngest person in the battleground tournament at that time, but like I said, it was a good experience, man. I knew that like this was another chance for me to showcase, even though I was out the NBA when it first started. My 2-year run was up. I knew that I still could play, and I knew that I still had game, and I knew that this would be an opportunity for whoever was looking or anybody to see that I'm still playing and I still can compete. So, it was a great opportunity, man. I lost the championship twice, the world championship. I lost it 2 years to 2 different guys both times. So, that still haunts me 18 years later, but at the same time, both of those guys were legends in their own right. I lost the first championship to Junie Sanders by 3 points. He's a New York Brooklyn playground legend, 6'5", crafty. And the second one I lost to this French kid named Amaru Sa, who still plays professionally in the French. I don't know if he's in the French division anymore, but I definitely know he's still playing first division EuroLeague right now. So, like I said, man, it was just a blessing to compete, but I played over probably 50 one-on-ones for money against people, and I lost 2, so that ain't that bad. And you're going to lose. Like I tell people, man, it's a different game. Like the most talented person always doesn't win. It's about heart, and it's about determination. But, I was glad that I had a chance to put my hat in the ring and represent Chicago. And it took me a lot of places, and a lot of people saw that, and it still live in some people's memories today.
So, since we're talking about that, I watched that the Battleground. I actually bought the DVD. So I watched it on, I think it was on VH1 or MTV when they were showing it.
It definitely was on MTV for 2 years straight.
So I went out and bought the DVD. So I watched you play. It was beautiful. So whatever royalty, you got off of that, anything off of that,
None, no royalties at all, man. So many people bought that DVD. We ain't get a dime off of that.
Oh man, I'm telling you, that was tough.
And y'all owe us on the residuals, Nike.
Exactly, yeah. Nike need to come out their pockets.
I swear, man.
But that guy, Amari C, that you were talking about, I think he ended up getting to work out with the Clippers, and he bounced around, had a couple trials.
He got to work out with the Clippers. Well, actually, the way that went, whoever won the second year, which he won, got a guaranteed trial for the Clippers. Because at that time, Mike Dunleavy Sr. was the coach of the Clippers, and he was the guy one of the guys hosting the Battleground. So he offered whoever won that battleground that year, a trial with the Clippers, and Amara won. He beat me. He had a trial with the Clippers. Unfortunately, he didn't last. But like I said, man, it was a great opportunity, and it was a good vessel for him to get noticed, for me to get noticed, for all of us to even be in contact or be around somebody like Mike Dunleavy, who at the time was a coach and general manager of the Clippers.